Hello guys, and welcome to another profile tree video. So in today's video we're going to go through a website tutorial. So without further ado, we're going to go ahead and get started. So what exactly is a website? A website is a collection of publicly accessible interlinked web pages that share a single domain name. Websites can be created and maintained by an individual, group, business or organization to serve a variety of purposes. Now below will be some of the key aspects that define what a website is. So these are some of the stuff that I want to go through just to help you understand what a website is just before we get into the tutorial on how to build one. So number one would be the web pages. Now a web page or website will consist of web pages, which are documents written in HTML, and that's hypertext markup language that are typically accessible via the internet, and each page contains specific content which can include text, images, videos, and other multimedia elements. Now if you aren't too technical, that's no problem at all. There is other options as well in order to build your web pages, and that's through a website builder. So you have content management systems like WordPress, or you have website builders like Wix or Squarespace or Shopify. So plenty of options to choose. It also has a custom control panel. Instead of using standard cPanel that many hosting providers offer, Hostinger developed its own control panel, which is tailored to be more accessible for users. Now the third one is the performance and reliability. You have uptime guarantee. Hostinger promises high uptime rates, which is crucial for the reliability speed optimization. So the company focuses on providing fast loading times with features like SSD storage, optimized servers, and caching tools. You also have customer support. So 24/7 support. Hostinger offers around-the-clock customer support through live chat and email, which is noted for being responsive as well as helpful. Now with the knowledge base, there's also an extensive knowledge base available, providing guides, tutorials, and answers to frequently answered questions, or frequently asked questions, so an FAQ. 5 is domain and email services. So free domain. Certain hosting plans come with free domain name, which is a bonus for users setting up a brand new website. Now I would say that this is particularly great, especially to have a free domain name. Website providers or any website builders, you will notice that you have to pay a separate plan for the domain name, especially for the year or per month. So depending on the owner's year, 2 years or 3 years, it's great the fact that Hostinger is providing a free domain name with the hosting plan that you'll pay for. And that could either be so it just depends on the plan that you choose. You do also have email hosting. So Hostinger also provides email hosting services, allowing users to have professional email addresses associated with their domain. 6th is the WordPress optimization. So if you guys don't already know, it does have WordPress optimization. So it is WordPress friendly. Hostinger offers WordPress optimized hosting plans, which include one-click WordPress plugins themes. It also has WordPress support, so specialized support for WordPress available. Now with the additional features, you do have a website builder integrated in there. So host a free website builder with drag and drop functionality in its hosting plans, making it easy to create and customize that later on in the video. You do also have security features. So it provides security features like SSL cert, regular backups, and protection against malware. Now, for the use cases, I would say if you want to use Hostinger, you could use it for personal. So given its affordability and ease of use, Hostinger is a individuals looking to start personal websites or blogs. As well as this, it is great for small. So small to medium businesses can benefit from Hostinger's cost-effective plans and established features online presence. So plenty of reasons as to why you should use Hostinger, especially if you are a medium business. It does have WordPress sites, so with optimization, Hostinger is suitable for users looking to create or migrate WordPress websites. So you can actually migrate some WordPress websites if you wanted to, but that all depends if you want to integrate to Hostinger. So just before we get started with building and creating a website, firstly, what I want to show you is the importance of SEO. So let's just say that I want to search up profile tree. So I'll just do profile tree. Now, what I hope and expect to see is profile tree at the very start. So you can see there that this website is at the very start. And what's good for SEO as well is the fact that there's listed Google reviews as well as some information based on address or contact information, and then a little bit more on the review, as well as a description on what the business is all about. So award-winning content marketing agency, and so on. And of course, some of the different things that we offer. So these are all the different blogs as well. So these are all posts, as you can see. So we've really tried to utilize the Google Search Console as well as any of the other platforms that you'll visit. You'll see the profile tree website will rank on the very top, and that's what we want to see. And I'll do another one. So we'll do one of our other internal brands. So we'll do amazing food and drink. So again, I hope for that to be at the top. You can see that that is at the very top. And the best way you can check to see how well your actual website's doing is by typing in site at the very start and then doing, just see, you need to grab the web address, so we'll do that first. Okay, like so. We'll go back. So we'll do site and then our address. And you can see the different pages that are within that website. So it's important to make sure that you don't have any dummy pages or pages that you shouldn't be able to see, as this can greatly affect your SEO. So always best to double check everything. That's how I would normally check a website anyway. So just a nice little thing to note. But anyway, what we're going to do is I'm going to show you guys a couple of different website builders, and as well as that, a content management system you can use in order to build a website. So if you want to build a website, one of the content management systems that I would recommend is WordPress. Now, WordPress is a highly popular content management system that's used globally for website creation and management. Now, it's renowned for its flexibility, ease of use, and a vast range of features, making it suitable for a variety of websites. That's from personal blogs to large corporate portals, and here is pretty much a detailed overview of it. So, with it being an open source platform, this means it's free to use and modify, so it's built and maintained by a community of developers and users. Now, I've actually added a couple of different plugins in order to make the website builder itself, or content management system, a drag and drop builder. So it's just for me to create and make a website easier. Now, what I've noticed as well is you do have different themes to use from this, and there's a range of different themes that you can use. Now, if you want to add more themes, you can. So plenty of themes to choose from. And that would be great as well, to help you start off with creating a website. Now, with plugins, plugins are a nice feature to have for this website, or this website builder. It's more for the fact that it is an extended functionality. So that is one of the key strengths of using WordPress, is its plugin architecture. There are over 50,000 plugins available, which add a wide range of functionalities to a website, from SEO and social media integration to e-commerce and security features. So again, would highly recommend to use WordPress purely for the fact that it's got a ton of plugins to use. Now, with its content management capabilities, its roots is mainly a blogging platform. So if you take a look here, you can see a post and you can add new posts. So WordPress provides robust tools for content creation and management, and that is including posts, pages, media files, menus, and more. So this is just one of them, and this is where you can create a blog post. So just simply write whatever you want, and then of course you have different options here like paragraphs, group, heading, query loop, columns, and you should be able to add images as well. So there's video there, there's media text, there's image, gallery, audio, so plenty of different choices to add for blocks onto a blog post. Now another thing that I would like about WordPress itself is the fact that it's a very user-friendly interface. Now it's known for its accessible dashboard and intuitive content management functionalities. I say WordPress makes it easy for users to create, edit, and manage website content without needing extensive technical knowledge. So I'll actually just demonstrate that now. So if we go ahead and visit the website. So this is how simple and basic the website looks, but I'll show you how easy it is to edit the site itself. So at the start, of course, it's telling us this is the home page and there's 10 posts per page, and I can actually set a default number for this if I wanted to. So here is the blog home. Of course, there's going to be different pages if I add different pages to it. So very simple to add sections if I need to. Simply just click on this, and then of course we have our block inserter. And there's multiple different choices. So you've got all patterns, as you can see. You've got an about, you've got your banners, call to action, featured, footers, gallery, headers, pages, portfolio, posts, services, and so on. So plenty of different choices for the different patterns that you can apply onto the WordPress website. So the application of certain patterns is very easy to add. So say you wanted some of the patterns section, let's just have one in. So you're best to select the section for where you want it below. So I've selected this section here. So I want to have that pattern below. So I'm going to go ahead to the call to action, and let's just say we want to add this part into this. All we need to do is select it, and now that is on the bottom, just below this section here. So very easy to use this editor. Now the thing about WordPress is it's not a drag and drop builder without the actual. So with a drag and drop builder, of course you would need to have Elementor applied onto this. So I'll actually go ahead and show that now quickly. So if we just go to the plugins. So this is Elementor. Now you can see here that Elementor has it all: drag and drop page builder, mobile responsive editing, and more. So that's how you would create a website to have the Elementor settings. So you can actually, we'll actually just wait for this to update, and then I will jump back into the website builder. So here we are, where we have loaded up the Elementor. So you can see that most of these are to go pro. Now we do have blocks that we can use as well, as you can see, but these will require, of course, for you to go pro. Anyway, with the Elementor builder, it is free to an extent. So if you do want those little templates, then again, you would have to go pro. However, it's simply just a drag and drop builder, as you can see. So you could just drag a widget there and apply parts to it, like headings, images, text editor, and so on. So you've got a couple of different options there. But you can see with the pro version, you have post, portfolio, menu, forum, gallery, and so on. So most of the stuff that you would need is here in the pro. However, you do have other things like testimonial. So you can have like a testimonial. And then we'll just go back. Theme builder. And with the theme builder, you have different parts to the site like header, footer, single page, single post, archive, and so on. So without that pro builder, you won't have the full capabilities to build a drag and drop type website. You can, of course, use the simple WordPress website itself. It's going to be basic. You're not really going to have that drag and drop editor. So that's why I usually recommend to use this website builder. Now it does have integration with WooCommerce as well. So you do need to have the WooCommerce plugin to enable you to have e-commerce for your site. So I'll actually just show that now. So I'll just go back and exit. So this part will be the e-commerce, as you can see. So we'll just go to add new plugin. And then if you search up WooCommerce, like so, then you can install that now. And that means you'll have an e-commerce type website. So I would still say WordPress is brilliant, more for the fact that there is more functionality to this compared to any other website builder out there. At the end of the day, this is a content management system also, so there's more opportunity for website customization and modification. So if you are going to build a website, I would 100% recommend to use WordPress. Now, if you guys are probably wondering how I actually got the WordPress up, there is an application that you can download, which is local. Now, this is a software application that's designed for managing local WordPress development environments. Now, this is, I would say, a popular WordPress development tool. Now, the way you do it is completely free, so it's an easy setup. Local, it's in the name. It allows developers to create a WordPress site locally on your computer with just a few clicks. So this simplifies the process of setting up a WordPress environment for developing and testing. What's great is there's no need for a web server. So with local, there's no need to set up a web server or configure a database on a remote host. Everything is pretty much managed locally on your machine. Now with the local development environment, it's got safe testing and development, provides a contained environment to test new plugins, themes, and updates before deploying them to a live site, and that reduces the risk of breaking the live site. You've also got offline access, so developers can work on their WordPress sites offline, which is beneficial in situations with limited or no internet connectivity. So what do you get? You have your site host there, so this is what they provide. You've got your web server, so you can choose Nginx or Apache. PHP version, we have it at 8.1.9. Of course, the latest there is 8.3, but this is the version that doesn't seem to crash on me, so that's the one that I use. Of course, you got your admin there, WordPress version, multi-site, and Xdebug. Something to note as well, you don't have HTTPS when you are using localhost. Of course, when you do have your site live and running, then that is when you can consider using the SSL. So that's where, of course, you would have to pay a subscription. There's Cloudflare and several different SSL providers for a certificate. But it's easy enough to set up when you are creating a website. So currently what we have is the test site here. So we'll just stop that site. And if you want to add a site, it's just the bottom left here, which is add a local site. You can create a new site, create it from Blueprint, or you can add a existing zip file into this. So if you have a backup file of the site, then you can drag it onto here. So we're just going to create a new site. Go ahead and hit continue. Of course, name the site's name. So profile tree test. And you do have advanced options there, of course, just to see where we can, what the local site domain will be and the local site path. So that'll be local to your computer. Go ahead and hit continue. You can select preferred or custom. So we are running 8.1.9 web server Nginx MySQL 8 version 8. So go ahead and continue. This is where you put your username, and this is where you put your WordPress password, and just simply add the site. So very simple, very easy. 3 steps: set up site, set up environment, and set up WordPress. So again, WordPress would be the way to go when you are going to create a website. So here we have a website builder. Now, a website builder is a tool and software that enables individuals and businesses to create a website without the need for extensive programming or web design knowledge. Now, these builders are designed to be user-friendly, offering a range of features that simplify the website creation. Now, this is more of a detailed look as to what website builders offer. So the key features of website builders is that it is user-friendly. So typically a drag and drop interface would be applied onto a website builder, and that means that it helps users easily add and arrange elements on their web pages. There's no requirement for users to know HTML, CSS, or any other coding languages either. Now, with the templates and design options, it offers a variety of pre-designed templates that users can choose from, caters to different styles and industries. Now, templates are usually customizable as well, so that enables users to tailor the design to their specific needs without having to build everything from scratch. What you also have is integrated hosting services. So most website builders include web hosting as part of their service, and that eliminates the need for users to find and manage external hosting for their website. Some also offer domain name registration, providing a one-stop solution for getting a website online. You do also have built-in functionality and features. So common features include SEO tools, e-commerce functionalities, social media integration, and responsive design for mobile compatibility. It's also got for any advanced builders, it may offer additional functionalities like email marketing, analytics, membership systems, and online booking tools. Now, personally, I would recommend to use the email marketing, analytics, membership systems, and online booking tools if you are creating a website. So that I would 100% recommend. You also have the support and maintenance. So providers usually offer customer support through tutorials, forums, and direct customer service channels. You also have to think about the regular updates and maintenance of the platform. That's already integrated in there as well, so that ensures that the websites remain functional and secure. So now that we have a bit more of an understanding on the website builders, I'm going to go and jump in and show you guys how to create a website. So there's actually different editors for Wix itself. You've got Wix Studio, you've got Wix Editor, and you've got Wix IDI. Now, the one that has been discontinued, from what I believe, is Editor X, as it has been a bit of an integration with Wix Studio itself. So this is pretty much the new Editor X. It's a combination with Wix Editor. So I would 100% get on there, get on the website builder itself and check it out. So what we have here are a list of different responsive templates. Responsive meaning that, yes, it is responsive to tablets, it's responsive to mobile devices, so you don't have to worry about adjusting them to where you need it to be. So as I said, we have a list of different templates. You've got design templates, wireframes, and so on. You've got types, e-commerce, portfolio, one page. These are more or less a way to categorize your different templates. That's all it is really. So I'll just showcase the design templates. So here's the design templates. This is all being created by Wix themselves. I would say that these are fantastic looking website templates for how Wix is. They're very modernized, and I can actually showcase one of them. So we'll do one here. So let's see. We'll showcase the construction company here. So we'll go ahead and view. Now that's the great thing about the Wix sites as well, is you do have that option to view the template before you select it for editing. We have one simple animation here. You can see this coming up and down, so pretty cool little feature, I would say. If we scroll down, a bit more animation, again, just with the fonts and text. So it's all aligned very well, as you can see. Scrolling down, we've got some video integration. You can see as well with all the different borders, they have been curved. That again is just a simple thing to do. And that is the end. So when you are happy with a template of choice, all you need to do is select Edit Template. What I do recommend to do is just check the responsiveness between tablet version as well as the mobile version, and that way you can see how it flows well with the entire site. So that's how it looks for the mobile version. This is how it looks for the tablet version. So happy enough, then select the Edit Template. Now I'm going to show you how to actually create a website from scratch. just gonna do a landing page website. They'll be very simple, very quick as well. So we'll just hop onto the blank canvas. Just a note as well, just before I hit edit on the blank canvas, we do have wireframes also. You have multiple different choices for wireframes. These are basically placeholder designs: multi-purpose wireframe, content management system wireframe, landing page wireframe, advanced multi-purpose wireframe, e-commerce wireframe, services wireframe, and portfolio wireframe. So technically I should be using the landing page wireframe, but I just want to showcase how it would be to create a full website, or just a landing page website. So jumping into the blank canvas here, you'll get this load up screen. One thing to note is when you are using a website builder, some of them will have a certain trial, some of them will be completely free, so it's best to just check out which website builder you're going to go for. Of course, what I'm going for here is Wix, just to showcase how to build a website, so overall just a website tutorial. But with Wix itself, it's completely free to sign up. The only thing that you need to pay for, of course, is the pricing plan, and that ensures that you'll be seen within SEO. So from what I've shown you guys earlier on, that you'll actually have an active website. So this is what we have for Wix. Nice blank template website, and I'll show you now how easy it is to create a website. So this is primarily the tools we're going to use: our opening inspector or toolbar. We're going to be using our layers, we'll be using our pages, global sections, site styles, and we may just do a little bit of the app market just to show you how to add some blogs in, or how you can add a e-commerce site in, and so on. So add elements is an important feature to building a website. You can see here that we have some sections, we have containers, text, and your usual quick add, so layout tools and so on. So what I want to do to make it very, very easy is I'm going to be using sections only, and then I'll adjust them using a little bit of the elements. So here we have our welcome section, so a couple of different choices for this. You have a little bit of an about us here. So I'm going to try to stick with more of a black and white with a little bit of color from the images. So select a welcome here, and I'm going to go for this one. Now you can replace a section, as you can see, or you can add the section above or attach it. So I'm just going to replace this section, and here we already have a hero section. So I'm going to base this website off food. So we'll search up an image, and then we'll just type in food. Now all the images from Wix are completely free, especially if you select media from Wix. And Shutterstock is the one that you pay for. Unsplash is also free, but you may have to give some rights for the licensing. Anyway, we'll select the food there, and I'm gonna go for this one. Okay. So add this in, and then of course now I need to change the layout for this. So I'm just gonna decrease this a little bit. Well, just bring this back. Select this, decrease this, and there we go. Now you've seen how that changed very, very fast. It's because the elements are actually stacked. So if you hold Control or Shift, you can actually stack them, and that means that within the padding and within the margins, it actually follows it. So that way it changes the elements around it. So if I drag that in, you could see that the other elements below it will drag to the bottom. So that's just alignment. We'll just bring this here. And then of course you can simply change the text. So if I say welcome to amazing food and drink. Food and drink. So here we have our first section built up. Next section, we want to maybe talk more about the services. So we could just have our founders, and then we can have that here at the bottom. So as you can see, there's the founders. I'll actually change that just because I want the website to flow well. So we'll go back here, we'll go to about, and then I'm gonna go for this one. So get to know our business. What I also recommend is that you use a little bit of AI integration. So this is where you can get your content. So I'm just going to drag this back here. That looks okay. And then drag this out like so. And I'm happy enough with that. Of course, we can add a couple more images if we need to. I'll add some dummy text. So just have ChatGPT beside me here. So I'm just going to add some dummy text onto here. So that's why it's always best to do this. You can actually use lorem ipsum if you want, just to maybe bulk out the text a little bit, just to give you an idea on where you're going to add your content in. So I'm going to add a little bit of lorem ipsum, and then we'll just edit that text and break it down, bring it down, like so. Okay, I'm happy enough with how that is placed. Okay, one more down. Here we are. Just like so, we have an about us section. So the next thing that we need now is we'll just have our services. So we'll provide our services. So I want to do this one, drag and drop. Now we have our services section. Now it's important to know that you have to make sure that your website flows well. So here we have, of course, our services. Again, we'll just change the image there so that it is something to do with food. Okay, and then over here, we'll change the image here as well. Cooking team, something like this. See if we can find a cooking team. Or chef, maybe a chef. Okay, so that's actually nice. We'll put it in. Okay, so something like this. So now it is important as well to make the website flow right. So I need to adjust the border on this one. So I'm going to unlink that. I'm going to change that to 10 and then change that to 10. Okay, so I need to find out what this one is. So corners, so 50, 50. So that means I need to change this to 50. You can see how important the toolbar is, or inspector tool is, because it helps us change sections about. So here we have a curved version of that. And again, let's see. So I want to bring this back a little bit. So this is this section here is 605, and this section is 632. So what we need to do is bring this to 632. Cell. Okay, and then section. Okay, like this. Okay, so here we have our sections, and then just by one there. Okay, 632. So we did have to manually just adjust that, so we'll just do 50px here and 50px there, but we'll not do it with this one. Okay, so just like that, we have our curve sections here, like so. Then we're going to want to follow up with this one. Let's see. Okay, and then our next section, so we have our services page. We'll do a little bit about the theme. So we'll just drag this in here. And then you could see that our text is a little bit all over the place, but that's where we can change it with site styles. So this is where we can apply this. Apply that. Apply this. And then we'll go back. Wix display. So that's our team, our services. What size are you? 55. So we'll go back here and then we'll change you to 55. Edit text. 55. Now, something to note as well when you are creating a website on this platform is it can be a little bit laggy. It's just more for the fact that it is online. So you need to be aware with that. So, okay, I'm happy enough with that. And then edit this text again. But this time we're going to proportion that to about 25. So just like that. And then, of course, image change, we'll go chef. So we'll do that one. Change that again. Sous chef. And we'll do this one. And then, so we're more or less creating like a website-based restaurant website. So let's see. We'll get her in. And then we'll change this image again. And we will change it to, let's see. This guy, here we go. So very simple, as you could see. Again, you can change the names for these. So Chession, Austin, you could do James. Okay, so and then say okay. So like that. So easy enough. And then our final few sections, we're going to want to have a, let's see, projects, testimonials, banners. We need a contact. Actually, just leave the contact. It's not too bad, as it is just a little bit of a website. And then we can have testimonials. So we'll just jot down a testimonial. Let's just see here. So we can just drop this down like so. And then, of course, change the background color. Gradient color. I'll just change it to white. White, and then that means with this one, I'll just have it pure white, and then that's it. So there you are. That is pretty much a fully built website. Now, in terms of changing the header, it's easy enough. Of course, you could just change the art with this one. Now, with the pages, if you want to add more pages, you have the option here to add pages. So add new page. But we do just have a landing page website, so it's not ideal. But then, of course, you can customize your footer if need be as well. Let's see here. You have headers and footers. As you can see, there's different designs. We can do this one. And then we can just change the background color. Solid white. Solid white. and solid white. So there you have it. That is pretty much a fully built website. You can see there, of course, just a couple of touch-ups within the font and whatever else needs to be done. Of course, add your own content in, but it is very easy to use a website builder. It is drag and drop, and they will have some pre-built design templates as well, so you may just need to do some minor adjustment. But that is pretty much it. That is how you would create a website on a website builder. But guys, that pretty much reaches the end of the video. Hopefully you found it helpful, and hopefully that opens your eyes onto some of the website builders that are out there as well. So Hostinger being one of them. I would say that